And coming up next, we have Name and Fame. This segment features the popular personalities from around the globe. Today, I have alongside me a famous attorney by the name of Mr. Anand Ahuja. This Washingtonian attorney became a New Yorker. Besides his busy law practice, he writes and publishes many articles, particularly on controversial issues. I was fascinated by some of his issues. I would like to bring him on the center stage. Stay tuned. Today I have with me attorney Anand Ahuja. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Nilima.
So tell me, Attorney Saab, you're so well versed. Acting, attorney, dosti, shairi, movies. I mean, jack of all trades. What are you master at? The best?
I will say, honestly speaking, all other things other than my law practice, they are my hobbies.
Oh.
And to be honest with you, at times, I consider my law practice also as one of my hobbies.
But I know that you're very well known for publishing papers, and particularly on controversial issues. Now, one of your publications is in the pipeline, and it's called Slavery in America, which is the dark side of immigration law. Tell me and our viewers a little bit about that.
Sure. Basically, what happens or what is happening in United States right now, there is a program which is known as guest worker program.
Okay.
I personally consider that guest worker program is nothing but an indirect way of slavery in this country. If you see the Constitution of United States, the 13th Amendment, as per the 13th Amendment, slavery was abolished. It says neither slavery nor involuntary servitude shall be permitted in this country.
Absolutely.
But what happens, first of all, before any guest worker program comes, an illegal alien in this country has to work, say 20 hours, 15 hours at the rate of $1 or $2 an hour.
That's right.
Especially if you see the farm workers. So farm workers, they are basically working at least 15, 20 years as a slave first, and then all of a sudden amnesty program comes and they are given green card. This gives a wrong signal, it's a wrong message to people sitting in underdeveloped countries that okay, once you cross the border, once you enter illegally to this country, a day will come in your life when you'll get your green card.
Right.
Without realizing that what kind of that phase of slavery you have to go through in your life to get that green card. So that's why I say slavery in India, slavery in the United States, slavery in America, because if this country really wants to have some immigration reform, the emphasis should be on family-related immigration reform.
That's right.
So that it should be, the emphasis should be on family reunification, so that it does not give a wrong message to those who cross borders illegally.
तो सरहद के उस पार क्या है, किसको क्या पता?
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने.
Now, tell me, your articles, your papers go for publications.
Yes.
Where exactly are they published?
I write basically for different newspapers, different magazines. Most of my articles appear in the Indian Express.
Oh.
And
well circulated paper.
It is well circulated. It has a big reputation in India. It's one of the leading newspapers in India, and they have United States publication also.
That's right.
So, and this particular article, Slavery in America, there's an Indian magazine by the name of Indian Era.
I see.
This is a monthly magazine.
Right.
So this paper is published in that magazine.
Excellent. Now, and I know you're an author of controversial issues. According to your experience, how do people take it?
I think by and large, if you see human nature...
Tell us the truth.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the human nature. The human nature is that we like to read something which is off the rut.
That's right.
Okay. So if there's something sensational, something off the beat, right, we have a tendency to read that or watch that news with interest.
Absolutely.
So I don't say, when I don't write with that intention that this topic is a controversial topic. Okay, I write basically based upon, I feel this topic is a topic of interest for me, and probably this will be a topic of interest for masses.
Oh, nice, beautiful. Well, like you said, everything nice, red, rosy doesn't always appear nice. When there's a little bit of dispute, that's where we all get attracted to. So I guess you're in the nice niche. Now, what are your other papers that you've published in the past?
Say for example, about couple of weeks back, I wrote a paper on Delhi's rape case. This was to me,
Exactly.
it was a topic which I personally believe is of utmost importance.
Right.
And I wrote a paper that, and couple of months back, I wrote a paper on corruption in India. So
now, the rape case, is this the one women have to become? Is this the one?
yes.
Okay, because I'd like the cameraman to take a close-up shot of it. Now, how was this taken by people that read it?
Because my focus in this on this particular paper
Right.
basically was, and if you read the
Yes,
paper, you will
I will.
see that women, by and large, you take any religion, and I have quoted Islam in this, I have quoted Christianity in this, I have quoted Hinduism in this, I have quoted Sikhism in this.
Wow.
You take any major religion of the world, and all these prophets, on all these religions, if you see, women were given more importance. People, they will be surprised to know that they were probably given more importance. I mean, there was more importance to women as compared to men. But if you see in practice today, you take Christianity, you take Islam, you take Hinduism, you take any religion, it's basically totally reverse, it's totally opposite than
Why?
what was.
Why?
I'll give you just one example. Say, history was written basically by men.
Okay,
History of any period, if you see, was written by a man.
of course.
Why it is known as history? Why not her story? The word history comes from his story.
That's right. That's
so
right.
why it should not be her story also?
That's right.
So
That's right.
since ages, when they have been writing history of a particular period, it's a human nature again. That I'm not an expert on human nature, but time and again that reference is coming up. It's a human nature, it's a tendency that if you are controlling something, you like to write something the way it suits you,
That's
the
right.
way you feel it's convenient to you.
That's right.
So since men, they were dominating, kings used to be men, so they were writing everything that was suiting to men as compared to women.
Excellent. Now, besides this particular one, tell me very quickly some other papers of publication.
So I wrote a paper on partition of India, right? Say the title of that paper is Nehru, Jinnah and Partition of India,
Oh, nice.
where I have quoted very controversial quotes of some contemporary writers, some contemporary leaders of that time, that basically, if you see, Jinnah wanted to have a federation of states, Indian states, based upon United States pattern. But how then events took unfortunate turn, and how partition took place. So that is one paper I was published in the Indian Express last year, and then I wrote a paper on Gandhi and Ahimsa. That
that I heard.
So yes, so like that, whenever I get an opportunity, some new topic, new event takes place, so I get tempted to write something.
That's nice.
Either I write it in a form of a poem, or I write in the form of an article.
Maybe that's what's keeping you so young and, you know, so well kept. And I mean, I don't know, but I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed.
I don't know about young, but Nilima ji, the fact is, वो कहते हैं ना कि कुछ तो होते ही हैं इश्क में सर पे जनू के आसार और फिर कुछ लोग भी दीवाना बना देते हैं.
That's a very good. I mean, I swear it's the best compliment I've heard. That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
I know our time is up because he's signaling. I would like for you to come back because I'd like to continue on this topic.
Sure.
So if you would give us the opportunity, I would like to grab that golden opportunity. Before I let you go, there is the camera. What would you like to share to the audience of Washington Metro area? An attorney who's practicing, who's a poet, who's an author, who writes what he feels. What would you like to tell them? There's the camera.
I would like to say your audience that whatever profession, whatever you do to make your living, please keep in mind your hobbies. It's very important to give some importance to your hobbies also. And secondly, doesn't matter how much busy you are, I personally believe it's very important to give some time to the community activities, to do some social work, because we owe a lot to the society. So that's a payback, and that's what I believe, strongly believe in. So that's what I would like to say.
Attorney Saab ne bahut khoob kaha. It is you, the community, that make us. So why not we serve them?
Sure,
I like that. I love that. Well, we'd love to have you back, sir. Thanks a million for coming.
Thank you.
And don't forget us.
Sure.
हम प्यारे लोग हैं.
नहीं, हमें आपको भूला ही नहीं है.
Okay. All righty.
Thank you.